I've now been in Cancun for 2 weeks, and every morning I get up, grab an energy drink, go down the hallway, down the elevator, through the hotel lobby, and I make a 5-mile walk to the local shops. And on that walk, there's a bridge, and that bridge crosses the most beautiful, crystal clear green waters I have seen in my life. In fact, the first time I crossed over it, I knew I was going to jump into it and go for a swim. Until I saw this sign. And this sign right here was one of the most shocking things I've ever thought. I never even considered that crocodiles might be in the water. Anyway, after making this walk every single day for the last 10 days, I've had to pass this water. And every single one of those times I've wanted to jump in, even with the signs of the crocodiles. Today is the day that I go swim in that water. And I want to just state for the record, don't do this.
Okay, this video took a bit of a different turn. Today, I was going to make a video about fear and overcoming fear. So that's why I went down to the lagoon. I was having a lot of fun filming it. It's my kind of thing, like I'm in my element. And the video morphed into something else. So, yeah, I'm minding my own business. I'm shooting this film. And I get down to the lagoon where I'm going to go for this swim and talk about like getting into the lagoon with possible crocodiles in there, and how sometimes, I don't know how I was going to spin it. But anyway, this guy walks down to the lagoon and he looks at me, looks at the camera, and the first question I ask is, hey, is there any crocodiles in here? And he's like, yeah, not at the moment, but yeah. I says, is it safe to swim? He's like, yeah. And something beautiful happened, something really beautiful happened, and that was this filmmaking that I do made a connection with somebody else. Like, he was so interested in what I was doing, and I explained to him, and I told him that I interview people, and this is what I do, and I'm a documentary maker, I'm a filmmaker. I told him about the Stoltman brothers and the world's strongest man, and he was so buzzing. And I said to him, well, let me interview you, let me talk to you. Now, I didn't have all the right equipment to be able to do it, but I had this camera.
My name is Jose Alcudia.
Yeah.
I got a wife, which name is Nancy Moreno Salinas. Okay. And I got a daughter, which name is Sandra Carolina Alcudia Moreno.
Ah, I can see it there on your arm. Nancy, yeah.
That's my wife.
Okay.
20 years, she earned it.
Okay.
Okay. My daughter is going to Tecnológico Monterrey, which is one of the best schools and universities in Mexico, and I'm proud of it. She owned it. I didn't give it. Okay.
Are you happy how your daughter's grown up?
Yes.
And the person she's become?
Proud.
Proud. What's your proudest thing that you've achieved in life?
What I achieved in life? That's a good question.
It's a deep question.
Yes, I know. Something difficult to answer. She's one of my proudest things I did. I cannot pay for her education now. She earned it. What else can I tell you?
That's amazing. No, that is amazing.
She did it by her own. I didn't give her anything. Whatever I can give her is just example. What else I cannot do that.
Like, we make motivational videos.
Okay.
To like help inspire people and motivate people. Mm-hmm. Do you know the word inspire?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So one of the biggest things we're trying to help promote is inspiring change. So is there anything tips for people that you feel like can help inspire people?
I cannot do that because I didn't do anything about that. My daughter did it by herself.
What lessons have you learned from your daughter that could help inspire somebody?
what can I tell you? She did sleep till 4 o'clock in the morning and wake up 6 o'clock in the morning.
And how did she grow up? Like, what was the living circumstances like? Like, what was your house like? Where was you living? Did you have a lot of money? Did you not have a lot?
I don't have money.
So she had to work really hard to get out of that situation?
She did that. I don't have money. Believe me, I don't.
Did she have a job at the same time, or
no.
all studying?
No. I did pay everything.
And so what's the education system like in Mexico? Is it?
I don't know how to say that in English, but I will try to explain.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. She made this kind of education. I don't know how can I tell you? High level.
That's right.
Students.
Yeah. So what's expected for the average person, for normal people in your daughter's situation?
None.
Just nothing.
None.
So I interviewed him, and he told me his beautiful life story, and there's some I will keep out, and there's some I'll put in, like him talking about his daughter, and he really opened up to me. And I get this all the time when I'm doing these interviews. It's like a crash course relationship with people. Like, I know these people's intimate thoughts and feelings. Like, the first day I meet them, it's so strange and it's also so amazing at the same time. And it just made me realize how lucky I am that this is what I do for a living. I constantly question myself with imposter syndrome, feeling that I'm not good enough, all these things, worrying that I'm here through sheer luck and I fell in this position. And we all have these doubts, and then sometimes they're completely eradicated and I'll feel like I'm the best filmmaker in the world, and then a lot of times they come back. And yesterday it didn't matter. Those feelings didn't matter because Jose didn't know that, and he opened up to me.
And mate, thank you for sharing the story. I appreciate it.
English is not something free.
How did you learn English then?
My own.
By yourself?
Yes.
Books? Videos?
No. I speak English, Portuguese, Italian, and Spanish.
And how did you learn all them?
I did my best.
You gotta tell me.
I did my best.
How did you do it? Books, videos, or was it just speaking to people?
Speaking people.
Speaking to people, okay. We should speak in Spanish now, then I'll learn.
Well, you have to do your best.
Okay, hola.
Hola.
I've already forgot.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Is that, what's your name?
Italian.
Um,
¿Cómo te llamas? Io mi chiamo Giuseppe.
Okay, say that again.
Io mi chiamo Giuseppe.
Okay.
Parlo italiano anche.
I'm lost.
You're lost.
I'm lost. Me llamo.
Io mi chiamo. Yo me llamo.
Me llamo.
Yo me llamo. Do it.
Say it again.
Yo me llamo.
Yo
me llamo.
Yo me llamo.
Me llamo.
Me llamo.
Me llamo.
Me llamo. Yo me llamo Jordan.
Jordan. Ese es mi nombre.
Mi llamo. Mi nombre.
Mi nombre.
Mi nombre Jordan.
Sí.
You can't say soy Jordan.
Soy Jordan.
Is that work?
Sí.
Soy Jordan.
Is that right?
I know this one. Soy vegano.
You are what?
Veganos.
No comes carne.
No
don't eat
sin
meat.
carne, sin huevo, sin
Don't eat it.
Sin leche.
Is that right?
Yeah, sí.
Vegano.
Yeah. So
Vegano.
Are you?
No, I'm not.
No, I was getting
No,
carne,
I
like
eat.
meat.
I eat meat.
Okay, Jose, are there crocodiles in this water?
Say that again?
Are there crocodiles in this?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Are there any nearby right now?
No.
No.
At night.
At night?
At night. You go near the... You can put the camera there.
Yeah, it's easy, yeah.
Wait, if you get nearer,
Yeah.
you will get crocodiles.
Okay. So don't swim at night.
No swim at
So
night.
it's still okay at the moment?
At the moment we are okay.
Okay. How long left?
Alone.
Oh, okay. Have you seen crocodiles?
I have.
Yeah, in this lagoon?
Yes.
Okay.
My uncle was beaten by one of them
In this lagoon?
in this lagoon.
No.
Yes.
Honestly.
We got the crocodile.
Okay.
We put it away and we eat it.
No.
Yes, we did.
You're messing with me.
Not messing with you.
How bad was the bite?
Like this, here.
Okay. It took a chunk or just a...
Yes.
Okay.
And we took it away.
Okay. Do you think I should swim? Have a little...
No, don't worry. You can swim.
Okay.
But don't go near.
Just... Okay. Don't swim far.
No.
Okay.
But we did.
Okay.
And we ate it.
I love it.
And I'm messing with you.
No, I believe you.
Don't be scary. We are nice people.
I'm scared of the crocodiles, not you.
No need. Okay.
This is what I wanted to say.
Okay.
So there's people who I know, and there's people who comment on some of our videos and say stuff like, it's too hard. I can't do it on my own. I need help, or I need money, or I need...
No.
So explain how your daughter did it.
No, my daughter did it by her own. She's really smart. She's wanna be engineer. A chemical engineer. I don't know if I say it right.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. So what do you say to those people who make excuses?
They don't have to. They have to do whatever they need to.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Yes.
Whatever it takes. I love that. Okay. No excuses.
No excuses.
Let's give me another one. So, he tells me in North Mexico, where he's from, you don't ask, you give. You give. So he's not asking if I want this beer. He's giving me the beer. And what did he say? And I have to take the beer. And that's the custom. So I'll finish this one first, and then I'll take this one because I don't really drink much. But muchas gracias. I'll drink this. So this is where, like, my mind was blown. I'm sipping on a beer, floating in a lagoon in the middle of Cancun, hanging around with my new friend Jose as his friend Pedro fishes next to me. And I just had a realization for a moment. What led me to this point in my life? Like, how the fuck did I get here? If only I could have taken a photo or shown this video to me 5 or 6 years ago when I was struggling. I don't know how I would draw the conclusion of how I arrived at this place. And that's how mad this was, sitting in this lagoon with Jose, throwing beers and trying to catch fish with my hands, and all the beautiful things about this moment that I'll never forget came from following my passion of filming people. And that is amazing.
Look, what is crazy is trusting the process, following your passion. So yesterday, obviously, I followed my passion. I was finally doing what I wanted to do. I was enjoying what I wanted to do, making this little film about fear. And it led me to this beautiful conversation I had with Jose and Pedro. He gave me a few beers. I don't drink, but apparently it's rude to not accept, so I accepted. And it led to this beautiful place, and it's like, I know that's the case. Like, it's intuition, it's trusting the process. When you start doing that, these things happen, life starts to happen and feel good. So what's really strange is that, I didn't fly. I didn't go on a plane until the age of 19. And now, for my living, I fly all around the world making films. I've literally sat in Cancun for 2 weeks because that's part of my job. And that's just through following my passion. It's like, it's so nuts. Like I've flying around the world for me wasn't supposed to happen, and now I've been all over the place. It's like following my passion led me to that place. I'm going to Sacramento in 3 days to film 2 of my best friends compete at World's Strongest Man. Like, that's so strange. It's so mind-blowing. But yesterday is exactly what I'm talking about. You just got to trust the process. You know, when you really enjoy doing something, if you just trust that process, it will lead you to places unimaginable. I could not have imagined being here. I could not have imagined that night yesterday. Like, I stayed there for a few hours, sitting and talking to him, to Jose, and it's like, it's so mind-blowing. And you just got to. It might be dark at times. You might not know where it's leading, but one day you will sit there after following your passion and go, "Oh my gosh, like, how did we end up here?" So yeah, I just felt extremely blessed yesterday, and yeah, it was so crazy. When you follow your passion, that's when you'll eventually look back and go, "Oh my gosh, how did I get here?" But you don't want to follow the results. You don't want to aim towards the results. So if I had aimed towards flying around the world to interview people, this would have never happened. What we followed was trying to inspire people through film. And then this happened. It wouldn't work the other way around. So yeah, you've got to trust the process, and you've got to just follow your passion. It will lead you to places that you deserve. The moment you start following your passion, it will lead you to the places you deserve. So many people don't follow their passion. They follow the results. They follow the money. They follow what it looks like, the image. But if you follow your passion, it's a completely different thing. One thing that Jose said to me was right near the end, and he said,
"Can I tell you something you don't get offended?"
"Yeah, I won't get offended. You can tell me anything, I won't get offended."
Okay. We say we are gonna die for something, and we don't care. No.
Okay. Yeah, I won't get offended. I'm like that. I'm like that.
Okay.
But
we're gonna die for something, and we don't care.
yeah, I'm like that. Just, if
we
I can,
don't care.
I'm happy. I've swam in it. You know, if I can avoid the crocodiles from this point on.
We don't care.
Okay.
We don't care.
Okay.
If you wanna die for something,
Yeah.
let it be.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
right.
I definitely am happy to die for something, for sure. Die for something. That's how he lives his life. Die for something. It's okay to die for something. I spoke to Dan Hipkiss about this, Coach Dan, about rock climbing and mountaineering, and you know, there's something about dying for something that is like the ultimate sacrifice. It means it really did mean everything to you. And he said that when I said, "Look, I'm scared of crocodiles. It's nighttime. Like, I'm coming in now. I'm going to sit on the sideline. I'm not going to swim in the lagoon anymore." And he said that motto. He said, "We have a motto, and it's die for something." I 100% believe that and embody that. But dying for something for me isn't dying in a lagoon. You know, I've already swam in the lagoon and I've got out scot-free. I'm happy. I'm not going to risk it because that's not my something. My something is this film, is a documentary. It's filmmaking. It's trying to inspire people through film. I will die on that mountain. I will die there. If there was a film, if there was a shot that I needed to get, or a way of making a film that I need to do, and
it involved me risking my life, I would do it. That you do have to be there. That's where you have to be. That's how much something should mean to you. You should be willing to die for it. That doesn't mean sit in a lagoon full of crocodiles, because that's not my something. Anyway, Jose, if that's your something, go for it, dude. Look, this is what I'm trying to say. Just if you've got a thing that you enjoy, if you've got a thing that you love, just go out there and do it, and just trust the process. But here's the kicker with it all. You've got to be willing to give it a few years. It's not going to be easy. The first like 3 or 4 years were not like this, so it's not going to be easy. But just trust the process, bear the storms, and one day those clouds will part, and you'll see the beautiful sun and the rainbow, and it'll be everything you imagined and completely different and more. And yeah, it'll be amazing. So I want to say thank you to Jose for sharing his story. His daughter sounds like an absolute amazing, inspiring person. So please take that story and use it for inspiration for yourself. No excuses. Hard work pays off. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, share the video, and go follow me on Instagram at Jordan Mulligan Brother, at William Mulligan Brother, and Mercy's handle. I need to figure this out. I think it's Cisne. I've butchered your name again, Mercy, probably. I'm sorry. Right. As always, go inspire some change. Let's go!